Masculinity isn't broken. The conversation around it is. We need to stop confusing immature or toxic behavior with what it truly means to be a man. Masculinity gets a tough break in many modern conversations because it's often misrepresented, misunderstood, or associated with harmful behavior. To break this down clearly, here are 5 key reasons why masculinity is frequently misinterpreted or criticized, along with what's being missed in the conversation. 1. Toxic behavior gets labeled as masculinity. Misinterpretation. When men exhibit aggression, emotional repression, dominance, or violence, it is often framed as traditional masculinity, giving the impression that being masculine means being harmful. The truth: these behaviors are distortions, not expressions of healthy masculinity. True masculinity includes strength with restraint, responsibility, emotional intelligence, and protection. Toxicity isn't masculinity, it's immaturity. 2. Cultural shifts are rewriting old roles. Misinterpretation. As society redefines gender roles, traditional male roles like provider, protector, or stoic leader are sometimes seen as outdated or oppressive. The truth: while rigid gender roles can be limiting, the core masculine values, such as discipline, leadership, honor, and sacrifice, are still deeply needed. They just need to be rebalanced, not erased. 3. Media stereotypes. Focus on extremes. Misinterpretation. Media often amplifies the worst examples of masculinity: the abusive CEO, the angry dad, the emotionally unavailable man, while ignoring healthy, grounded male role models. The truth: quiet strength, protectiveness, devotion, and hard-earned wisdom aren't as dramatic, but they were at the heart of true masculinity. Most real men don't fit the stereotype, but those stories rarely get told. Masculinity is treated as inherently problematic. Misinterpretation. Terms like toxic masculinity sometimes blur into critiques of masculinity itself. Men may feel under attack simply for being assertive, competitive, or driven, traits traditionally seen as masculine. The truth: there's a big difference between toxic traits and masculine traits. Strength, focus, competitiveness, and stoicism aren't problems, unless they're used to dominate or disconnect. These same traits, when guided by values, are powerful forces for good. 5. Men are discouraged from exploring inner growth. Misinterpretation. Cultural expectations often tell men to man up, tough it out, or don't cry, which leads to emotional suppression. When men then struggle with emotional expression, they're blamed for being cold or distant. The truth: masculinity that includes emotional growth, vulnerability, and self-awareness is more powerful, not less. But many men never receive guidance on how to balance strength with openness, because society discourages inner work in men. Final thought: masculinity isn't broken. The conversation around it is. We need to stop confusing immature or toxic behavior with what it truly means to be a man. Healthy masculinity is: 1. Strength that protects. 2. Power guided by purpose. 3. Leadership built on service. 4. And courage deepened by humility. What we need isn't less masculinity. We need better masculinity, reclaimed from distortion and rooted in wisdom. If you enjoy content about self-improvement, martial arts, and the way of discipline, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay on the path with us. More wisdom is on the way. Walk with strength, walk with purpose,